What's good? We back. Roundtable vibes. It's your boy Free Steph. Fire us. Back.
Teddy.
We got Teddy over here and King Dizzy in the corner. Know what I mean? We trying to make space.
Yeah.
What's that niggas on this morning, man?
Chilling, man.
Chilling, yo.
Easy vibe, you
know?
Getting ready to start the day off with something good, you know what I mean? Last week we had Santana, and we got Teddy. And this week we bring back Teddy, you know what I mean? Because we doing a topic that I feel like we need more people opinion on it, and you know what I mean? So last week we talked about relationship. While I was talking about that, a couple questions came up in there, which is like why men cheat, and I felt like, yo, that's a topic we need to talk about, because like a lot of us out here cheat, you know what I mean? And I feel like we just do it just to do it. And I feel like
you're using we a lot.
Huh?
I feel like you're using we a lot.
Nah, but we are men, so it's like we gotta put ourselves in it, you know what I mean? I understand that
different.
You're different, but
I give him time.
But you know what I mean? I feel like it's something that's important. Because a lot of females feel like we just cheat just to. We don't have a reason to do it. You know what I mean?
Are they right, or isn't y'all just cheating to cheat, or y'all niggas got actual reasons?
Listen,
I mean, we have to understand there's different circumstances for different things. So, depends on what I got you, or what probably him girl I got you that make him cheat. You understand? So, depends. I mean, it depends really and truly how. It really depends how your relationship is going, and between you and you check, because mostly we know some man cheat for one reason only, because we ego, isn't it? I mean, most of it trying to feed that ungaping hole, a hole that keep get bigger and bigger. I try to fool, yeah, but wipe on that. But you understand what I try to say? We try to fool with ego hole, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, that hole of ego is bottomless, isn't it?
That's a fact.
Again, so it's like, you know what I mean, you're gonna keep on getting one chick and you're gonna think, oh yeah, I'm good now. But that one chick, you're gonna want another chick.
Always one. Chasing.
And it's like a sport, isn't it? It becomes like a sport after a while for most of it. So I mean, that's the overall view. However, each man have different reasons why still. Isn't it? Yeah, man. Each man have different reasons why they really cheat.
Listening.
Oh, sorry about that. No, but like I feel like say we do it because sometimes we get bored.
Yeah,
a lot of cheat because we get bored.
Fox.
I feel like it also like plays like, I mean, what I'm trying to say, like unmet needs kind of play like a big part of that. Commitment issues.
See, that to me, that sound like what you just like unmet needs and shit. I feel like that's like you should be able to communicate.
But yeah, but also that's another big thing, communication. Like you gotta get like a strong communication. You feel me? Because communication is everything.
Everything. Communication. But everything, man.
Still have it to a point where like people communication did it, but man still go they go do it.
Yeah, but that's.
I feel like if they still do it, I feel like the communication not really.
Yeah, the communication is not as strong.
Yeah, and that way, so I go back to the ego thing.
Right.
You try to feed something that's like not have no. I don't want to keep on saying bottom wipe on that, but you try to feed something that have no bottom. You understand? So like so you know what I mean. So you would think you're feeding it, but you're not. You know
Remember you said like sometimes you got self check, right? So that same ego shit, you got to self communicate.
But
like yo, I'm chasing something that I'm never gonna catch.
But that's the thing. Half of we don't have the capability mentally
don't
to
have
stop
the
on.
introspection.
Yeah, we don't really have introspection. You know what I mean? Looking at ourselves and say, yo, listen, we have to really stop, because I had a reason to, and it catch me the wickedest way. And like I think a lot of youths are gonna learn when they reach a certain age, because I mean maturity have to do with cheating too, Don't get me wrong, you could have guys with 50, 60 and cheat and 50. I'm not gonna say no. But who understand that, but I feel like it's a thing of, you see, when you can look on the person we are hurt and you start really looking at yourself, that's when you get it. When you really care about a person, or you see the girl that cry and you cause her pain, like that's when you're gonna stop and be like, yo, so like it's bigger than me. You know what I mean? I'm cheating for my pleasure, but
But you
I'm
hurt
really
somebody
hurting.
else.
You know, I'm really hurt someone I'm really
Yeah.
care about. So until you really get to that point of looking at his chick that he's hurting and be like, I gotta stop, then I mean he's gonna keep on cheating. You know what I mean, if I forget to the point of and look on the person I hurt and be like, yo, psh, because that could be your mother, your sister,
Nigga,
you know
that's
what I
how I
mean?
look at it,
You
bro.
know, your
Like,
daughter.
yeah.
You understand?
Remember I say no. Man go, yo, listen to me. I feel like say it's a money thing, isn't it?
Mm.
Go up. And for you to overcome that, you have to gain that thing called self-love. Isn't it?
Okay, true.
True.
But if you're saying it's a innate thing, right? You're saying that it's this innate thing where it's like no matter what you do, it's bound to happen. Then there's nothing you can really do about it.
No, you can't do something because remember I say no. There's a process in life, not everything.
Yeah.
You have to mature. Because remember I say no, growing up, you know.
That's a fuck.
When you're young and you try, your dog them hang out and you try to get a girl, right? The more girl they get, I more.
You feel
More.
last week that was last week.
Yeah.
The more like power you feel
More
like
power you feel.
yeah,
do it,
get,
see
you
me?
know what I mean? Because hey, I could get one.
So remember say you're growing at that, you know.
I'm
so
say environment. Yeah,
So by the time you reach certain age, you still have it.
You still have it now.
So no matter how much you want to find a
Yeah.
girl where you feel like say yo,
Yeah.
she.
Goes
Go
back to what I said last week, Russ. You know what I mean? But I tell them say, yo, your environment can shape your action sometimes. Like if you like I mean, if you grew up in an area where it's like all your OGs or all like the youth them where you look up to have 6 and 5 girls, you not gonna wanna have one chick because like them can look on your ass and say, oh, yeah, one burner man.
It's like the influence of the people that are around you.
Your environment can and then sometimes remember said them always say bad habits die hard now. So some of your bad habits that you have from your year high, don't think one day you're gonna wake up and them are gone. That's gonna take a long time for you to change. Bad habits die hard. So
I don't even think bad habits die for real.
that too.
I just think they get replaced, like, and they get like suppressed.
Yeah, they get suppressed.
But when they get older, then we get
suppressed like you said.
Yeah,
but you're not gonna just disappear.
It's not good. Go take time.
Cause everybody can tell. All we have to can tell. Would I look at exception of Stefan yet? Cause I get Stefan time. Once you're a girl, you're always a girl. No matter if you're married, no matter once you're a girlist, you're a girlist. Now you can probably stop look other girls because you have a one girl, but you have it there often say if you want to.
Alright, go.
Right? If you want to look a girl, you can look a girl.
Nah, cut you.
Yeah.
What is a girlist?
What a girl? I mean, well,
Yo,
okay.
keep in mind. We communicate with Americans
All right.
and Caribbeans.
Okay, fine, Fox. All right. So in layman terms, a girl is a prayer, right? In layman terms, which everybody knows layman terms, a girl is a prayer. In a filled world of Jamaicans or Caribbean, the same thing. It's a prayer. It's just like different words. Some say girl is. Some say,
Sweet
you know what I mean? Some
Sweet boy, Guyanese style. Guyanese say sweet boy.
Guyanese say sweet bike. So but
Sweet
bike.
Sweet boy, sweet boy, sweet boy.
Oh,
Sweet
okay.
like
Sweet
boy.
boy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I understand it, yes. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm
Cause girl call me sweet boy sometimes. There's someone say.
Yeah, man, that's sweet
You
boy.
know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's the whole view of what a girl is. A girl is roughly a prayer. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nowadays some may say even you are a whore, or you a thought.
Yeah, that's American terminology.
With the American term, you are thought. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's that. Girl is still what?
Why? Oh, that kind of stuff still.
It's tough, but let me tell you too, even with the cheating, brother. It's like cheating thing now, brother. Cheating thing is a thing of. You see, sometimes if you get hurt also, sometimes we forget, so yo.
Hurt people.
Hurt people, and not everything does start from nowhere. Meaning, like we said earlier, a girl can start from the environment, or it can start from, just you being selfish overall. Cause being a place of selfish overall, or cheating is not selfish. But it also can come from a place of hurt. You see me? Because you have some youths where give them girl them all, and them turn around, girl
hurt.
can cheat or get hurt.
Right,
And
right.
Then they on that rampage.
There you go.
So basically, it's also kind of mixed with like type of like anger and revenge type stuff.
Could be
Feel me? So yeah.
Sorry, if y'all go get revenge, no why?
Well, I'm not.
No, me not say.
You play devil's advocate. If I get devil's
Yeah,
advocate.
like
Right.
So if you go do a revenge, no.
Yeah.
Why go in a a relationship.
Maybe you already in that relationship.
Yeah, because you
right?
probably like
and
already in
maybe
there.
she did some foul shit to you, and you don't want to leave, but it's kind of like you say that you over it, but you still got that resentment in your core.
I have to remember again the top shutter. It goes back to being selfish. Cause you know really and truly, yo, the girl that is a bad one. She's a good girl. I gotta lock her down. But I'm gonna have my joints in the road. Right? So it goes back to again, are you just being a selfish youth? But you not think for the other person, you think for yourself and your self pleasure. And it happened to you a lot, you know what I mean? It happened to most youths where like, yo, if I could have one at home, taking care of home, kids or whatever. You know, and it happened to all of it. Whereas like, you know, you have a good girl, but I mean, I guess we're the selfish, you know what I mean? I would say hoes won't be hoes, but you know, like we are gonna be weak, but you know what I mean, sometimes it's just like, yo, you gotta have a good one, cause every man gonna want a good woman, brother. But sometimes it's just tough for us keep one. And
sometimes.
Yeah, and that too, and the one thing again, it goes back to your maturity and all type of circumstances.
Alright, so boom, I got a question, right?
Yeah.
Cause I hear niggas talk, bro, and it sound like it's like a rite of passage, right?
Yeah.
Like the way it's coming off is like you gotta do this thing before you could mature to this level. But could you, like, say, boom, I already know like what this is. I already know the damage this is gonna cause if I do this, right? Like me, like that's the way I look at it. Like I already know the damage it's gonna cause because I hear niggas talking about it. For me, I'm listening to the OGs around me. Whatever niggas spend game, I'm gonna pick that shit up. I'm gonna take it because why else would I listen, right?
Yeah.
So my thing is like, I feel like it's coming off as this rite of passage where it's like you're bound to do it, you have to do it before you can reach the next level of maturity. But I disagree with that. Like, but I feel like that's how that shit's coming off. Like it's like, yo, that's just.
I mean, I would say when it comes to the rite of passage of a relationship, right? I would say probably that's where you will get that. Where when it comes to a rite of passage of a relationship, there's certain stuff that almost status quo. Like basically, it's almost like you have to go through. Now, nothing impossible. So you could probably the one guy who probably just never cheat on a woman. You probably have one woman. I mean, it's not impossible. We hear it, you know. But I mean, what you also know is like you have to go through it. You have to go through certain things. I mean, I don't say you have to go through everything that probably we experience, but you have to go through some type of lying.
Yeah,
some
gonna
type
go through
of
some type of
Yeah, you're gonna have adversity.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Infidelity, some type of you have to experience time when your girl the out there so you just don't want to talk to her. You just want your own space. You just you know what I mean? Like sex does it's nothing cute anymore. You know what I mean? Because you start grow and then to unfortunately.
Well, when I say sex, it's like
yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
When I say sex, it's like
yeah.
anymore. What do you mean by that? I don't really understand that part there.
With that one person.
But hold on, remember say if you're there with that person, you know.
Yeah.
Either want to go spice up on a thing. That's why communication come in. You have to sit down and talk about it.
I know that tell me. I agree with you. But let's come back to reality, Shango, that. Right? With you. Let's come back to reality. If you have, I'm going to use the phone for example. How long would I have this iPhone? May I have to change something somehow. Right? Everything have expiration date. No, I'm not saying woman have an expiration date. Right? But it's the same reason why sometimes people remarry or renew vows. You have to refresh, and you're right. Something it's communication, right? But sometimes we don't know how to stop and say, "Listen, babe, we need to redate. Let's start over from scratch."
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes most of us lack that because we're like, why start over when I could go over there with something brand new? So what you are saying is for more mature people and more mature youths.
If you go think that say you're gonna go over this with something.
Yeah.
That means which part you're there, you know, comfortable for stay there so and kinda.
We have to remember Shando. What you are saying Shando. You're right, you know. But I should say it sounds good. Sound good, no brother. But reality is a lot of youths out there, them not think the way you think. A lot of you thinking like, yo, might as well I go over there and try something new because they're looking at this is just one girl or just one quote unquote vagina or one puss or whatever you want to say, it gets stale for them after a while. The same positions, the same girl morning, right? The same face, the same everything. See, I have to just understand that sometimes it's a thing of some people rather start off fresh, especially youths. Now a lot of time you have girls. To me, most girls will move on if it becomes more like emotional abuse or neglect. You used to move on a lot of time for physical because we're physical beings. So we go to work and see a girl with a fatter ass, not knowing that there's always gonna be a girl with a fatter ass. There's always gonna be a prettier girl. But I just always stay as man where we think with our eyes. Sometimes we'll be like, yo, you know what, instead of telling my chick to start over and rate it, start fresh, brother. More
But
something
yo,
new, you know?
that same shit you said, bro. Like, we gotta start instilling that shit in younger kids, though. Because it's like, this, I don't know if y'all niggas heard that. There's a J. Cole song about that shit where it's like, you never gonna be happy until you love yours. There's always gonna be a big crib, a bitch with a fatter ass. So it's gonna be a nigga out there with more money, teasing a girl, whatever. But you ain't never gonna be at peace. You ain't never gonna be happy until you satisfied with what you got. And I think we need to start putting that shit into kids' heads, bro. Because you're gonna be in this life just chasing nothing. You basically chasing nothing because it's not attainable. Like, it's always something out there with more. It's not attainable. We gotta start putting that shit in the young niggas' heads. Like, bro, be satisfied with what you got. Even though your shorty not the baddest, she fuck with you, she rock with you heavy. For me, do right by her. And every relationship not the same. Like, maybe his shorty is okay with him going out and having a night. Like, everybody's different, but stand by your word, first of all. So if you saying one thing, don't go out and do the other thing. Like, stand by your word, my nigga. Appreciate what you got. And then if you done with it, you done with it. Be an adult, communicate like, yo, we did what we had to do. It didn't work out. Oh, well. I mean,
that's a fact.
That's how I handle shit, bro.
That's true.
That's a fact. I mean,
that's a good take.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know.
It's not so easy, though.
Nah, it's not easy. That's
No, it's not easy.
You see,
Because remember now, the woman we're there with right now, the reason why you guys are together is because, you know, say you feel love for her. You feel me? And now if we come to her and say, yo, you know, say, that love that we have, it gone. So, it's like, how you go put that in a, how you go come to her and say, yo, you know, say, me love you again.
I mean,
I don't really say
it's not that you don't love her, though.
I don't say, alright. I don't say no love again, but
but it's like alright, it's like you come into the girl and say, oh, you know what? I feel like say this is not work anymore. Right?
You wanna know how you would like do that?
No, I'm not saying how. But what I'm saying is within yourself, cause you know say you and your be there together and you know say, well, you and your girl, it's done day ones, you see me? So it's like you guys are for each other, but then it's like after a couple years go by, whatever, you know, say stuff kind of feel different. Feel me?
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why again, it's like when I have to communicate. You see me? Cause remember saying, no, brother, in a relationship, you know, most men feel like say, I them my own things. Without the woman, no, brother, you can't really move, you know. No matter how you want to feel like you have money.
Okay, remember say happy wife, happy life.
No, brother, but remember say, no, if you not happy, the wife can't happy, see me, brother.
So what if you happy but the wife not happy?
You have to make she happy.
You gotta make her happy. How the hell could you be happy and she not happy?
But I'm not trying to say.
So you're not gonna feel comfortable.
Sometimes she happy and you not happy.
Alright, that's true, right?
That's right.
But at the same time, I'm talking about like throughout the relationship as a whole, y'all should both be happy, right?
That's a fact. But, man, happiness start from within, you know. So, see, I understand a lot of people not happy with themselves.
That's why I said self-love before you say. But I remember say you can't love somebody, you know, better.
Until you love yourself.
I understand too. I know. Everybody know how to love themselves. It sounds easy, but some people show love throughout showing other people love.
First and foremost, I feel like you have to get a real concrete definition of love itself before you can know exactly what is love.
Facts.
Feel me?
Facts. And like, if I want to speak for like a personal experience.
I speak personal experience.
Yeah, man. I mean, I found myself at a point, isn't it? And at a point in my life, I find myself, my happiness come from seeing others happy. Isn't it? And like, I think a lot of us struggle with that, where we as man like, sure, like pain and emotional stuff and mental issue, we deal with it. We're a man, especially growing up in a Caribbean household. We weren't taught to express our mental feelings
gotta lock
or
all
like
that shit
show
away.
emotion. And then you have some girls who they don't want to say no man always soft. And I mean,
Soft.
of course, nowadays you start hearing more girls be like they want a man
they want
with
you to be
emotional.
like, yeah.
But I still think some girls who could have like this nigga soft, like because you have to understand she's already emotional. I mean, most females, especially Magata off on you see these bad chicks that y'all want out there, half of them emotional, half of them miserable. So half on if you don't love yourself first, them girls driving you crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because half these girls who you see are bad, and that's for the public and that's for like the social media. But in real life, they're miserable. In real life, half these girls that you see but by Instagram and but in real life they're miserable, and then they're gonna put all that miserable stuff on you.
I know say I truly I thought though.
Of course, they're gonna put all that miserable stuff on you.
I meet a stripper be hurt and it's like man I tell you say yo, you see me brother. You have feel say yo, it be go fun on a different level. But when you really sit down and talk to you, you feel you know say yo.
She messed up mentally. Yeah man.
Let me tell you, so mentally, it just no did it better.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Not to mention to half of these girls nowadays, it's so sad, and I think it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Especially, I'm sorry for like probably for your kids. Everybody achieves this thing with them called money. So like the love is not even there for your person no more. It's like what can you do for me?
Material things.
Yeah, especially these so-called, I mean these high class girls that niggas want, the bad girl them. After them girl they chase money. And the messed up thing about money, the great words about Marley is like money is never ending. So if you're gonna chase money, you're constantly chasing check because money is numbers can't end enough. And I remember I said numbers is infinite. So it's not me saying keep on chasing money, you're gonna always move from he's having a tough time now, so he don't have any money no more. Maybe move on to other money. You know what I mean?
But that's not love. That
Of
means
course not. I'm not trying to tell you
that means that
Yeah.
whoever that person is, let's say forever your partner or whatever,
All right.
they're just with you because of what you got.
All right. Right now, we know a lot of girls, and we probably can attest to this. If you now wear certain things or drive certain things, them not gonna look your way.
That's true.
Right?
That's how society is today.
I mean, I tell you,
That's how it is today.
I think it's gonna get worse before it get better.
Yeah.
Not to mention, don't get me wrong, you still have good girls out there. Just amazing girls who just
Right.
want a youth for them, them ambition and stuff. But it's gonna get worse before it get better, isn't it? Not to mention every girl nowadays want the body. You know how much we get, breasts done? $3,000. You know how much we get tummy talk $5,000. Enough youths probably don't. You know what I mean?
That's it. I thought that shit was more expensive than that.
I mean, probably for you, probably got a good job. It's not so bad, but for like some dudes who like really just working some 9 to 5, just really trying. He got ambition, but these girls be like, listen. I mean, a lot of these girls put pressure on these guys. Not to mention they come back even to the clothes stuff and the car. They want foreign cars and they want the foreign clothes and a lot of these youths. That's why half of them getting in trouble half the time when it comes to money. Caught up because they might try to please the girl, and she don't even know herself. You trying to please somebody thinking, oh, if I give her this, she's gonna love me more. But she don't even love herself. You know what I mean? So you not even know. Say, yo, you hurting yourself trying to please her.
Which they don't take to make the guy do something.
We don't want to get too off.
Hold on. First thing, I just want to say this because I feel like this shit is important just for life. Like I've started living my life this way. Before I do anything, I define my success. So before I get myself into anything, I already know like this is what I'm gonna consider a success, and this is what I'm like. I don't really care about that, right? So if I'm in a relationship, before I get into a relationship, it's like boom, this is what I'm gonna consider a success, right? So that way I'm not social media not influencing what I'm doing. Another person's relationship, another person's success not influencing what I'm doing. So I'm not chasing nothing. I'm only chasing what. Like, cause you separate yourself from the world and you figure out, yo, this is the goal right here. So then you only chasing what you know deep in your core is what you truly want. Instead of you gotta be out here like faking this facade.
Let me tell you. I understand what you say, isn't it? You go more time you go have that set, brother. But you say sometimes temptation, opportunity come in, brother. You know and do it, you know, brother. But I look up out there, you go say shit. You know, say yo.
I don't like, but that was a big. I mean, I put big in asterisks for the big reason why.
Heavy
on
on the
the
big.
cheat because temptation and curiosity. That's why, whenever you like,
clear curiosity, you know.
you understand, yes, you know what I mean, like, what I mean, sometimes you have to give you them roses when I'm there. Sometimes I you like Shando, I Ross sometime and them can't be like, yo, I am not going such place. No, you probably like, why you not go blah blah blah. But they know if they probably go such place, the temptations of seeing other certain type of females there, them be like, you know what? Me now put myself in that predicament. And that's called maturity.
Right.
Because a lot of youths don't know, say, no, it's not for everybody. It's not always Shando and Russ every time, you know what I mean? I don't like youths can control themselves. You know what I mean? But me feel like sometimes it's good for you to have self-awareness for no say, yo, listen, if I'm gonna go over there and there's a girl that me see on Instagram or like I know that she's gonna be at this event. And I have a little bit of liking for her, you know what? Instead of me go over there and even fighting myself to not even talk to her, I'm just not go.
Can I play devil's advocate?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Alright, so one might say that as a grown ass man, you should be able to go places without feeling like you can't control yourself to like violate your lady. So like, I don't know, I feel like I get what you're saying, right? Like cause I do the same shit. It's like certain shit I'm like, nah, I'm good off it. But I feel like from like a woman's perspective or somebody like an outside perspective would be like, well nigga, why can't you go to the party and keep your dick in your pants?
Well, it's the same with females. Okay, take part of it. Nah, because parties like, but let's say for example, the strip club. Let's say the strip club now. We know automatically you're going to the strip club. It's automatic you're going to see ass and titties. Automatic.
Very sexual from real.
Exactly what I'm trying to say. Automatic. Now, if you are where you feel like I'm having cheating issues, I'm always having, you know what I mean? You have cheating issues. Then I would advise you stay away from the strip club.
That makes more sense. So you know off rip, like I can't really control myself here, so I'm gonna stay away from there.
But that's the thing. A lot of youths reject the notion of them know what they can and you know what I mean and can't do, but them still like they still ignore that voice back in their mind and say, yo, you know if you see chicks you're gonna probably get in trouble. But they ignore the voice. You know what I mean? But half of we know, half of we have self-awareness. Every youth we know have self-awareness. Know, say, yo, I go to this party, I see this chick, she look nice, I wanna hit her, or like I wanna talk to her. Something back in mind back, yo, you know you got a girl, right? Every you go through that like stop, you stop and start think of either you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it.
And once you make up
as I'm saying,
that shit is hard.
And once you make up your mind of I'm gonna do it. But here the thing is now, what if this is where I think your like big test come in? If the girl step up to you.
Okay. Just gonna say
that I experienced that more because I personally like
that temptation now.
Yeah, I don't put my like not no more at least, but like you know you young with your niggas like y'all all like, but now like I don't put myself like I'm not pushing up on you, right? Because I already know like that's just negatively affecting
exactly.
me.
That's easy for you.
Yeah.
Because at least you know that for you to take those 10 steps or 5 steps to her, you would never.
Exactly.
But
when
what if it's turned?
Yeah, so that is what I experienced.
I was training for you and say, yo, I'm gonna reject this chick.
Yeah.
How much use we know? Let's be honest. How much you even in here? How much time we reject girls? Let's be honest.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I want a lot of rejection, bro.
One time you reject somebody?
Enough time, bro.
Okay.
There's times when you
bro, and especially like when you go back home, I feel like that shit happens a lot.
Well, for you, Kyle, I'm gonna go back home anyway.
I don't know how Jamaica say it, but
but anywhere in Caribbean, it don't matter where Jamaica. But like, because you know why? And you said it last week too. I think you said I'll do such of it. When you go back home, you feel like a god.
Which is right.
And you see power. Power can make you do so. It's same thing even with money and cheating. Money is why a lot of youths cheat. You know why? You see, when you have money, you feel powerful.
But what I know?
You know what I mean?
What I know? Yeah, I talk about money.
Yeah.
I know broke man cheat for that. So
a lot of broke niggas out here cheating. A lot of broke niggas out here cheating.
Talk about money.
Yes. Enough broke man cheat.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, you know, it depends on a certain level of females where you want to cheat with. No, there's broke man with bad bitches. I'm not saying no. But I'm saying, when you have money, the odds of you to cheat is, I think, is a lot more easier because you feel powerless. Now, I'm sorry, you feel powerful. So it's like, with money come power, and we know this, right? No, you're gonna be like, if I cheat, my girl ain't gonna leave me. What if she can't? Who could sponsor her life? Who could sponsor? I mean, I could buy her the bag. Who's she gonna leave me for?
That's like an inflated self-image.
That's what I'm saying because it's
but
money and power.
But you know, sometimes though, sometimes I don't want to cut you. But sometimes that's the same way some women think.
Yeah, if them have money.
Them boy have money.
Yeah.
No matter what them do outside on
Them
the road,
not
them
going
not
nowhere.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I would see that all the time with celebrities. We see that every single time with celebrities.
Yeah.
With celebrities, sometimes we wonder with celebrities how she don't leave him, like he's out
Right.
here having babies with other chicks.
Exactly.
And you be like, and you know what? I forgot.
And they're still there.
I forgot. Which celebrity girl said it once, but she was like, "Yo, I'm happy. Like he sponsored me financially. Like it's not like I'm gonna go out there with a broke nigga and he ain't gonna cheat on me too. So they're like, yo, if I'm gonna get cheated on, I'm gonna get cheated on by a man.
Get cheated on, be happy,
And
right?
the thing also with them celebrities too, like their dating circles are a lot smaller because they not gonna come on date a regular nigga. They're not gonna date a regular nigga like us, so their dating circle is very small. So it's like they ain't really got much options.
That's why when stuff happened to them, it's like not too, I would say, surprising to them.
Yeah, I'm not judging him. I'm not judging him.
But remember saying I
I
feel
don't judge them at all.
I feel them really different, you know, cause they ain't goodish part, they do better.
Yeah, but and that's why to me put myself in for them shoes. If me rich, let's say.
I put myself in their shoes.
No, man, I try to. Sometimes you have to try to relate to people, you know, because sometimes we could be here. I throw a stone at them and not think like them, right? Because me and you broke, so like me and you can't relate. But just like stop for a while and think of yourself being rich, because you think of Shando right now broke. So like in your mind, you're like, I can't relate, but you not think of Shando rich because Shando is not rich. So you cannot ever really fully understand them. But when they get rich, right? Okay, let's say for example, right now we have like a 10 grand in our pocket. I will touch upon this. No, I'm trying to say for example. No, this is my point. This is my point, right? If you have 10 grand in your pocket now, your bills pay, you have car, your house, whatever, right? For example, you're gonna feel a lot more powerful walking in a club, right? Buying bottles, 50 bottles, 20 bottles, versus if you're broke, right? Because that 10 grand is not rich, but that 10 grand, how much niggas in the club walking around with 10 grand? So like, I mean, and you know that. So like, you're gonna feel more comfortable stepping. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel more comfortable talking to bitches, right? You're gonna feel more comfortable cheap. I'm telling you. Even if I look up 5 grand, I'm telling you, money makes you feel powerful to cheat. You know what I mean? So it definitely embellishes cheating. You know what I mean? Once you have money, brother, I mean, I'm not saying every time, because a lot of people with real money, guys with serious money, even though sometimes we don't know what they're doing behind closed doors, but guys with the serious money, they're busy, right? So like most of the time, the billionaire and the millionaire, they're busy, but that don't mean they don't cheat. It's just that we don't know. We don't know if, you know what I mean, the Amazon.
Maybe some of them have the money, them can cover up certain things. And hide certain things from the media.
Cheating is not physically, you know, brother.
Only. It's not only physical. Yes, cheat. True.
It's mentally and emotionally at the same time.
Even
they text a beep on a regular, I still cheating.
But it depends what body, because to each guy is different. Cause it depends. Like if my girl got text a youth, me not really bother me much.
But what you talk about that?
It don't bother me. It depends. I'm saying though. Listen. One. It depends on the conversation. But if you like a text, because okay, I'm trying to say right. You have youths where look on stuff different. So me come up on text like, hey, how you doing? How's the day? That to me is cool. Share my friend. Some guys could be like, nah. Why you texting him how's his day? Why you ask him if him good? Why you ask? You understand what I'm trying to say? So like certain texts like that don't bother me. But like I say something like more like if I start sending pictures and start, do more, sexual stuff, then that's a line drawn. But everybody, I got friends. You understand what I said?
Yeah, it's okay to have friends.
Yeah.
Who the hell talks to their friend every day though?
You see? You're enough. You see? Everybody's different. You see? Everybody's different. It don't matter high
I'm
school.
too busy to talk to my friends.
Me and you, right? But for guys, Shana, you see? You see? Everybody's different.
No, me not talk about you. This nigga talk about you too busy, but
no, watch out. Alright, watch out.
Me too busy.
Listen, when I say too busy, right?
I have a busy schedule. I have time for chat to people.
Too busy don't only mean 9 to 5 work.
No, it don't.
Too busy could be mentally, I don't want to give that my time right now. You understand what I said? Shando, alright, for example, if Shando link me, Iras link me, then we get my time if me have my time. But if a girl I go link me now, upon some stuff that I know I could probably possibly get in some issue with this chick, I'm not going to give that time. Right? So then for her, I'm busy. but I could be sitting home playing game. But I'm
but I'm busy.
But
word.
mentally for me, for her, I'm busy because I know that could lead something.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
So
no.
you just watch the
Yes,
text
Russ.
message come in and ignore it.
But
Right there, so-
but I should say though, you probably have used like Shando.
We're gonna for this.
Me and Shando, listen, me and Shando, I'm probably Russ and Stefan. Probably always same but with different personalities. Right? So Shando probably can have enough girlfriends and him fine. Me no say. If I have certain girls that is my friend and they look a certain way, I'm attracted to females, right?
Oh,
Shonda's attracted to females too, but Shonda probably I look with more self-preservation.
More self-control.
Right? And more self-control. I'm like, and I could accept, say, me not have good self-control when it comes to woman. I take that. I'm a middle woman and I could take that. Sometimes, me not have a certain self-control where probably a Shonda would have because you know, or like probably a Russ would have. Because it's different when you have ugly friends as females. You know what I mean? It's different when you have 20 friends and all of them wife material, all of them bad, and then I call you every day, I tell you them problems. Listen, it's not hard to catch feelings for somebody. No, you can have friendship feelings, right? Or you can have more than, you want to be more than friends. But once you care about somebody, it's a window. Once you start care about somebody else, there's a window of possibility of, if me and my woman left, this could be a possibility. Right? If my woman left, this could be a possibility.
Yeah.
If this girl, if. So once there's an if, me avoid the if. Because me gonna want to move from if to make it happen right now. Isn't it?
You see how you
where there's an if, there's also a but.
You see how
Why?
you identify what the fuck?
Yeah, what else is it?
Yo, this nigga, why? Yo,
Bro, I
yo,
mean,
don't even expand on that shit, bro. Don't even expand on that shit.
What else is it?
Why? You see how you identified, like,
Yo,
I
pause.
don't have the most self-control. Like, is that something that you say, I'm gonna try and fix this, or I'm gonna work on this?
No, of course, because I have to work on it because I know, you know why I have to work on it? Because it got me in trouble already. You see half the times, like, if you keep on getting away with ish, you're gonna keep on doing it.
Because it's not a problem to you yet.
Until you get caught.
And you
know what I
yourself
mean?
not find that problem.
Yeah.
You, but you don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like a relationship where it's like, you know what I mean? Even with cheating, right? It's kind of like a relationship where you were doing all these bad things to this girl, cheap on her. But you think y'all good. But the person outside who's looking at it be like, bro, you doing some foul stuff. But to you, you're like, my girl ain't complaining.
Yeah,
My girl ain't complaining. I don't, but like, that's why sometimes you need other perspective. Sometimes you gotta stop and look at what you're doing on a whole. Stop and step back. You understand? But like half the times, that happens after you and a person split. Then you realize, oh,
that's why they
I
say,
was doing this wrong. Oh, damn. You know what I mean?
That's why they use that terminology. You don't know what you have until it's gone.
Until
right?
it's gone.
But
Fox. Fire us. Fox.
So that means say, well, yeah, do it, and think before it happen.
I know. It's just like y'all live carefree.
But sometimes not everyone
Yeah.
in certain situations think before they act.
It's kind of like a scammer. It's kind of like a scammer. A scammer don't care how much you make until you get catch. Until you start thinking like, oh, I was really violating people's
Facts.
life savings and
Facts.
and then after a while, them probably still don't care. But it's like them gonna realize, yo, I was doing some foul-ish. Then it's kind of after you some when in jail. After them come out of prison, after them are pastor now, they're evangelists and their life is changed. Why? Because they get time to stop and look at what they were doing. Same thing with cheating. I same thing. Once you get to stop, I realize that I was really being foul to this chick, man. I was really being a dog to this chick. Then you're gonna start hopefully you're gonna start treating girls better.
Niggas need more mature friend circles, man. Cause, bro, to me it's like, yo, if you can't see that in yourself, bro, I feel like you gotta have niggas around you that's gonna check you, bro.
I'm telling you, Stefan.
But no, for your friend, them not gonna check.
That's the thing. Niggas gotta have more mature friend circles.
Russ,
Cause nigga, I'ma check you.
Russ and Shano can atone this. I'm a real youth, right? I'm gonna tell you it's real experience because I'm more used to learn. Learn from my mistakes or other mistakes. There's a time in my life where my OGs and my tell me say, yo, that wrong. But brother, don't do that. But I just wasn't listening. I was just,
Stupid nigga.
I was being stubborn. It wasn't say I was, yes, I guess in layman's term, I was being stupid, but I just didn't see the consequence. I didn't because I was being selfish, thinking about my self-pleasure. You know what I mean?
You know why?
Yeah.
That time I feel like say some people just live in that moment.
All
You
right.
understand?
Yo, when I say
So-
YOLO, as I said, you only live one, YOLO,
so,
live a life.
yeah, so you only live in that moment, so you don't
Yeah.
see, like, you know, go look on something and say, yo, so if me do this, if I do something right now, you're not looking at the outcome of it in the future. You understand? Because you living for now. So you
That's
don't
human
care about
nature,
tomorrow.
too. What you just
You
said.
understand?
That's-
Exactly.
You're not
like-
thinking about tomorrow.
In
You're just
psychology,
thinking
they
about
tell
today.
you that
Exactly.
like humans, even though we should live for the future, we often tend to.
You know,
live
say,
in the moment.
before we do something, though, me sit on,
Me too.
me have to sit on.
Yeah, I gotta
and
think
deal
about
with
that.
And that's
Yeah,
good.
but how often do you sit down and
All the
every time,
pre
brother.
what you do?
Nigga,
before you
Every
do it?
time.
every
Alright,
action
so
I
it's
take,
you.
it gotta sit with me well,
Alright,
bro.
Every time, brother.
I
If
gotta
you not
sit
feel
with
comfortable,
myself.
dog,
Yeah.
me not gonna do it. Just that. That's
And
last night.
That's good.
Last night, me say, yo, boom,
Yeah.
me ready for go party last
Yeah.
night, you know.
No man. Different story.
Different story. Yes, different story. Anyway, watch out. Watch
we're
out,
not
right?
getting to
We're not
that.
getting to that. We're not getting to that. Watch out, right? Watch out, right? Watch out, right?
Yo.
Una can't stop and think. It's kind of like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson have a famous quote and say, yo, everybody have a plan until you get punched in the face. You can't stop and think until you're here chilling, a girl has come, fling himself on you.
Oh, well, I know.
In the heat of the moment, you're going to be like,
Yeah,
oh,
man,
oh,
finish it.
Cough shit, shit.
Why you
you're going to be like,
comfortable?
oh,
What you doing for me lap?
No violence against someone. What's wrong?
That's violence against me.
And I'm trying to say, right? He's probably right, but not every youth have that day. Because watch it, right? Watch it. If you find time to think, you're gonna need time to think. But if it's like something that's sudden,
So the
Yeah,
right.
you got no time to
you
think.
got no time to think.
Yeah, to me.
Exactly.
Yeah, to me.
Exactly. You got no time to think.
It's
There's
a-
no coffee shit.
It's sudden. It's
Yeah,
sudden.
to me. But that's why I don't know. Me react fast. Because, it's like say, man, I be, right?
Disclaimer. This was before everybody get married.
Oh.
So-
Nah, man, this good, man.
Yeah.
If anything, my wife will talk about it. You know, so,
Word, I like that. I like
Word.
that.
No, but,
You see that? Communication.
it was cool, no, man. It was cool. But, it was a point where, me and a friend
Yeah.
go up on a little,
You see? Them friends. Me tell you.
No.
For them.
Temptation. Me tell you. Thought though.
Was friends, isn't
Yeah.
it? And it's like, say, we go up on a little dinner thing and I drop him back in the yard and me in the car, I chat, boom, close take off. What I know?
Boom. Boom. Cross the house and down.
Word. How the hell the clothes magically come off like that? That is Houdini, nigga?
That's what niggas always
No,
say. It's a mistake. How?
What I know?
Nigga, sex the
I know
process, you know.
What I miss? What I know?
That's it. It's a process, bro.
Me not do nothing, brother.
Yeah.
No man, but there is at that time and moment there is
Yeah.
something you probably said that led to the clothes
I mean,
being
he took
taken
her out
off.
to dinner, so.
No.
Like facts, like
So.
But remember I say no.
But you remember, when I said earlier, Shando, remember, don't move from the point there. Keep in the head. But you remember what I said earlier? It can start from just a person that's like you overall. That's why I said earlier about the friend thing. You gotta be careful because sometimes what you're not thinking, the other person is thinking. I really like it. Every day when I talk. When I feel say everybody, I go waste time. Every day I chat to somebody
Yeah.
and I go develop a touch of feelings.
exactly.
Back to your point.
So where you saying about the car now?
Back to your points.
But yeah, when the clothes take off, I know me and brother.
I understand.
She is, me.
Understand.
But- Me have to stop and think. Say, yo, boom, buckle out, you know, say this look good though. But
So did you stop her or did you guys?
No,
Did you
I tried to, but me couldn't do it, so I have to left out of my car. So,
You strong.
Yeah.
You ever the car naked. You
yeah,
strong.
I swear to you.
Boy, hey, me have some friend there, boy. I got applaud, yo. You
No,
strong.
when I be going level dog, I have to left out of the car.
Yo, okay. I'm like that.
Even though
That's strong.
it look good dog, but I couldn't do it.
No, and that's strong. And I mean, and that's a level of maturity that a lot of youths, I mean, you know, me
A lot of youths
me
love.
always come in there, brother, that there's some things that you do that I just gotta applaud you. I can't even find words because a lot of youths in that predicament there, and they look good, they're gonna be like, how's wifey gonna find out? She ain't gonna find out. You know what I mean? XYZ, blah, blah, blah. So that's where cheating comes
More
in.
time when I
you know
tell
what
say wife you go find out about that, you can't change. Brother.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
Yeah,
even
can't
think
change.
about
Yo.
my girl. It's just like, yo, I can't sleep. I wouldn't be able to sleep with
That's the
myself.
thing in the
Yo.
rest. That's the thing in the rest. Like Shando, even though probably shouldn't, cheating at the past already. At one time already.
Me nah say
You now,
me mess up.
with you now, I'm gonna tell you, brother. I will touch on this. I look a bit evil last week, brother. Yo, you see when you do it one time, you don't give a crap about your conscience no more.
No, brother. That's
I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying.
Everybody
Majority of
different.
That's
you,
you, brother.
okay, half of you cheats, right? So almost most of you cheats. So are we? Excuse me. Most of we have the same thought process. You're not thinking about your conscience after you get this nut. Right now, I'm hard. I need to get this nut off. She look good.
Pause.
Unfortunately,
That's too much information,
I'm trying to say, unfortunately, a lot of youths don't stop and think about them conscience. Who cares about your conscience? Who cares?
Well, I'm
That's
my
what I said.
conscience, brother.
Yeah, I gotta think about my
God,
conscience.
that's
Then
God.
you
What
gotta
time
heal yourself.
What
after
time
the
did I?
fact.
Alright, you ever go, yo,
Let's call another one.
you ever go out there, brother? Well, I know. You ever go out there and you do a thing, right?
You have half choice, no.
Well, I know. You do a thing, and after you done do your thing, Shorty, your wife, call you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you did it, I said, boom, buck out now. I want me go tell Shorty, you know, sir, I'm just do this.
Yeah.
Boy, I have to make him feel good, you know, man. For find something to make him feel
Yeah,
nice.
no, of course.
You can't really know, say, yo.
And that's all enough girl catch you know. Because sometimes if you don't know where I do, your conscience can give away. Because she gonna be like, all of a sudden this nigga want us to buy me a gift randomly.
He being extra
What
nice.
yeah, he been extra. What you did? Sometime, but
That means like you tell upon yourself.
but I should say cheating and girls youths, probably for girls too, is not for everybody. Because if Stefan said female conscience are killing, that means that Stefan can kill a dog. You know?
Talking, I'm
Listen,
sleep.
in can't kill, but at least himself aware said his conscience. He's not a grimy quote unquote nigga. He's not a, you know what I mean, a you where I gotta do stuff and don't think about it. That's why you have youths where are killers.
Hey,
right?
but I could be a
And
real
abuse is
shiesty
not.
nigga though.
You could probably a real shiesty nigga probably if you want to, but I would say if you can't cheat, and I'm this probably sounds so messed up, but if you can't cheat and don't care, you're gonna have a hard time doing some other grimy ass shit.
It's all about if you can like I can't rationalize it to myself because I pride myself on being like, yo, I'm a thinker. Like I'm a self-control, I'm a
That's true.
composed
That's
person.
true. That's
So it's
true.
like I can't rationalize doing some shit like that. But if it like to say like if a dog chasing me, like I'm a you know what I mean? You're gonna protect yourself because you can rationalize it. Yeah, you can rationalize it. If a nigga violates you, you can rationalize it. This nigga shouldn't did that, but there's certain shit that I can't rationalize. So it's like I know that shit's gonna sit on my chest,
and that's a good
for
thing
the rest of my life.
And open out that's a good thing. You know what I mean? For like, you know what I mean? For good youths, like think because there is an aftermath.
Mm-hmm.
After you cheat, there is an aftermath process.
100%.
No, youths who probably used to the cheating, we don't. It's like it's like taking candy from a baby.
Part of the day.
Yeah, yes, it's like part of the day. But you have some youths probably like the Shandos and the, the Rats and the Stefan that like them probably stop and think. I mean, and like I used to do that at first, and like I mean, me no afraid to say I was a past cheater. Yeah, I would do the phone. I would probably at a point I was like step
everybody
on,
make
right?
mistakes.
But like, I mean, never stop on. I mean, probably the first time you probably do it, you're probably like, yo, what's gonna happen after? I'm gonna go home feeling. But that's the thing. After the second time, and the third time, and the fourth, it becomes like clockwork. It's kind of anything we're doing in our life. Isn't it? Cheating is like.
That's that come to the saying what people always say. Once a cheater, always a cheater. So,
I'm gonna believe that,
Well, I know.
believe it.
You are saying I believe that, but me and based off
You're
of what
right,
you just
you're
said
right,
still, isn't
you're
it? So, yeah, come back down to what you were saying about
Once a cheater, once a cheater. Once a cheater, you probably always have cheating ways or cheating tendencies.
No matter how
But
they want to make
you don't have to cheat because basically you try to say you can't change.
Mm.
And like you could change.
That's the thing.
Yeah, you could change.
So
You could change. Now I mean there's alright, for example, everybody know at least one girl who was probably quote unquote thought and now she's locked down, wiped up. And you're like, how you that's not even how you move. Like you a treachy, like you a thought, how you could change.
Nah, I believe.
I believe in change.
You could change.
It's gonna be like being an addict though. You always gonna be fighting something.
Yeah, it's like you could change, but the thing with her, probably if something triggers her.
Mm-hmm.
But I should say too, it comes also with maturity. Let me tell you this, man. If you're 50 and 60 out here running around with all the chicks, you're a loser.
Yeah, you a weirdo.
I'm telling you, a weirdo, you're a bum. If you're 50, 60, 40 running around with all these chicks and cheating on your chick, you a bum. And I'm telling you that straight up, you're a loser. I think certain age, you should
certain ages is okay.
either
You
be
just have
single
a
or
let
just
go.
get your shit together.
Yeah, like
Facts.
I mean, listen, if you're in your 20s and your
Facts.
20s and early 30s, I'm not gonna judge you. You know what I mean? But after you like you're 40, 50, man, listen. I mean, stop these little playing games with people and these girls' heart because
30s is old too.
yeah, 30. No, I'm saying
you gotta
I'm
have
saying
your shit together, big fella.
early 30s,
No,
but like mid 30s,
early
late 30s.
30s.
Yo, by the
30s,
time you
young,
hit
though.
30, you are a youth.
No, facts. I agree. But
yeah,
you got some late bloomers. You got some late bloomers.
True.
You got some
Well,
late bloomers.
But yo, this
Yeah,
is why.
late bloomers.
Oh, go ahead. So
so come back down to maturity, you know. Listen me. Them say, I last week, yeah, talk, and what them say? You say something about man, material at what, age 20, what, 5?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
your
yeah,
brain,
the
your
fully
brain
developed,
fully
fully
developed at
developed
25,
at 25.
right? So, now I mean, so before 25, you are learn your habits and your good habits and your bad habits. Once you have a bad habit, by like 22, if that don't change, that bad habit, them say still there forever, right? So because your brain fully developed at 25, so you have understand say that's where introspection play a huge
That's
part.
such an important thing, man.
You have to looking at yourself. You understand? You have to looking at yourself. Introspection is big. You have to stop sometimes and then looking at yourself and be like, what you doing? But not everybody's capable of that.
That's why I told
understand?
niggas, y'all better start doing that yoga and that meditation,
You know,
man.
whatever works, yeah. Whatever.
Hey,
whatever
but hold
works
on,
for
let's
you.
wrap up because we, let's touch on these topics. We're gonna do hot topic real fast before we wrap up because we reaching that hour mark. First thing we got Brady winning his 7th ring. I don't think nobody in here really watch football though.
What you mean?
You watch
Who
football?
wants to watch football?
Not anymore.
How you feel about Brady in the?
I mean,
They have Mahomes out there looking bad, bro.
normally I'm a Brady hater because I really think
You know what?
I used to think that because of like Spike get something for a long time. I mean, so like Brady. I mean, them do some of the cheating stuff. We know that. Big Bell chicken out them. Do some of the cheating stuff in headphones and stuff. I record other people practice. So
Yeah.
so like I had a big issue with Tom and winning because I think some of them was
Fraudulent.
fugazi. You know what I mean? Some of them was fugazi. But this one though, I gotta put
He
some
earned it,
respect.
yeah.
Yo, you earned this
He
one.
earned it.
Man, I'll
Earned this
give it.
one. Especially with a short off season.
You
And
know
like
why?
brand new targets.
team.
Even though he have the best talent, Brady got the best receiving core in the NFL. So don't think them boys is just trash and Brady made them nice.
You know,
He's not LeBron out there because Evans could ball, Gronk could ball. You know what I mean? We all know that AB could ball. You know what I mean? So I mean, even though AB's up in age, we all know that AB could ball. But we know that them boys, you know what I mean, them boys could ball. Not to mention his defense. You got JPP is a monster. You know what I mean, on that like defensive line, you know what I mean, and all them boys. So he have a good team, but this one, because everybody writing him off, because everybody thought it was Belichick. It was Belichick that
Yeah, I'm
made
glad
Brady.
you got to prove that narrative wrong.
Yeah, that just to go set to car.
Glad.
If he pass years, everybody doing in boxing, yo.
Mhm.
I like say he not so good,
Mhm.
and him team like past team ended up on
Mhm.
I cheat with certain things, you see me?
Mhm. Mhm.
So I feel like say this one in this survey,
Mhm.
you see,
Yo.
I go give him it car.
I'm big up Patty Mahomes, man. That boy Patrick is baby goat, and I think after a while, Patrick Mahomes is gonna
That nigga sound like Kermit.
he's gonna control this like whole NFL situation. Probably the same with Tom Brady. He's gonna win.
Yo, next we got the Gorilla Glue Girl.
How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that?
The Gorilla
Yo.
Glue Girl, bro.
I felt my take on it is I'll say that's stupidness.
Yeah, that shit was dumb as hell.
That was
Boy.
dumb.
I want to feel bad for that, but I can't feel bad.
Can't-
No,
exactly.
I do feel
You want
bad.
to feel
Yo,
bad, but you
I
can't,
do
bro.
feel bad for her, but I feel like she just acted out of stupidity.
Yes, exactly.
Yo.
You feel bad for her because of what happened,
Yes.
but in hindsight,
That shit was stupid.
Yeah.
Yo, did y'all see what she said after she got all that shit taken out?
No.
She's like, oh, I need to go get my hair done. Like, bro, you need to get that shit a rest, bro.
not to mention too, there's other guy. I don't know if y'all saw the story, but a guy who put the Gorilla Glue on a soda cup, and think the Gorilla Glue girl was lying about how strong Gorilla Glue is. So he put the soda cup and put the glue in the soda cup and put it on his lip. And
Listen, yo,
and then it got stuck and he had to do
Yo.
surgery and all his. I'm telling
yo,
you.
listen. Boy, this is
Yeah, it's crazy.
This This is crazy, yo.
It's crazy. I mean,
That is retarded.
the Gorilla Glue girl stuff. I mean, God bless her. Thank God it was a black surgeon, an African surgeon.
Facts. He about to
Kind
get
of
his
feel proud.
coins.
You know what I mean? Up in Beverly Hills, so that's kind of great that a black surgeon. You know what I mean? Definitely. You know, El Paro, and plus he did it for free too. He did it for free.
Yeah, and Trump got acquitted this week.
You know, some really pay attention to that, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
So,
think it
we
means
can't really talk on
nothing.
that.
You know why I don't think it means nothing? Because they're saying it's not a federal crime. So he's not going to do no time. The most, which is a good thing, is that he can't run again. If he, you know what I mean? So that's a good thing. He can't run presidency again. But I don't want to see Trump behind some bars.
Me too,
isn't
bro.
it?
I
You know
want to
what
see that
mean?
nigga
I
locked
want to
up.
see behind some bars for some stuff that ate, because he definitely incited the
He
riots.
definitely did.
I don't care what you say, he incited that riots and telling people verbatim and telling people probably not courts to go attack that goddamn
That capital.
yeah, the goddamn capital. But I mean, I think like on some real, I think I want to see do some time. But I guess they're like what he did was not a federal a federal crime. I guess. So,
I really
So
pay
it's,
attention.
I didn't really follow it either, but
Listen,
I
I
think
feel
it
like
was
say,
news.
yeah,
feel like say that's like a waste of time, dog.
yeah. I mean, I just think like I think like Democrats, excuse my language, but they're quote unquote puss when it comes to certain things, because Democrats always want to be PC, and Republican is not PC, right? Republicans them cutthroat, and Trump and them is cutthroat. Trump and them is gonna be like lock him up, or
But-
get these N words out of here. Or Republican is more nice, and let's be more politically correct. Sorry, Democrat is more nice. Sorry, but let's be more politically correct. I think sometimes Democrats should be rough, like how the Republicans are rough. Look at Trump and them boys. Trump said what the hell he wanted to say. You know what I mean?
What, you think Trump fumbled the bag for Republicans? I don't like. Who's gonna vote for Republicans now, bro?
You be shot, bro.
After
You
that
be
Trump
shot.
shit? I think they gotta wait like 2 terms before they win again, bro.
You'll be shot because like you still gotta remember what was it 73 million
Brother.
people vote for Trump, right? 73 million.
Yo, this is America.
Yeah.
Blood people think
Yeah. Because like
them people don't stick to one.
yeah, because what
they
do you
mind they all over the place, dog.
why do you no one?
So they don't know what to expect.
Wasn't there 73 million people still vote for Trump, and you're like, how? Like you see how this guy is a bigot, how he's like, you know what I mean, how he's so like,
But all that shit was before the whole Capitol shit. A lot of people like fell off the Trump train.
yeah,
after that
but
Capitol shit.
hold on. You think like if the Capitol is what make y'all feel off the Trump train, y'all got a whole different.
that's facts.
Y'all shit. That man been doing crazy stuff and saying stuff since he came in the office. So, you know what I mean? If that's what make y'all feel off that Trump train, then y'all crazy. You know what I mean? But I don't put no respect in politics. Politics, same shit.
Nigga, you got some advice, nigga?
Look, I say I have some advice.
Share your advice, bro.
man.
My boy got some advice of the day, for y'all, man. Share your advice, bro.
Oh man, go easy, man. When you
Oh, come
all,
on, we got like 4 minutes,
so
bro.
that's it.
Where we at?
So we on the take for advice of
We
the
got
day.
2.5 minutes. Go ahead.
Alright. So for advice of the day, your life has a purpose.
Facts.
Feel me? Everyone have a purpose.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's something. Just take that away and just think about it. Make it
No
sit on
jokes
and
about
reminisce.
Yeah.
Alright, your story is important too. Remember that.
Yep.
See it? And your dream count.
Mm-hmm.
So as your voice. Your voice matters. Just take
Yeah,
that
man.
away to the ear.
So you don't know if you have something to say, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
man.
fire ass, man. The Ras
Up
talk
top.
and listen, you know?
Yeah, good
One
for talk, you know?
Ras
Yeah.
talk and listen. But
Alright,
I
y'all
said
ready to
fuck
wrap?
you, man.
Let's wrap it up, man.
Alright, yo. We had a good take today. You know, we here, round table vibes, you know. My boy Free Steph, I am Fire Ass, I'm over here. My boy Teddy, you know, One King Dizzy over there, so.
All of
And
them.
don't forget, you know,
Well, we got
engineer in the background.
Mike.
yeah. Big up,
Big up
engineer.
the youths in the back, bro.
Yeah. You will be at the camera, you know?
So
Big
don't-
up.
Also, I just want to say, take the time out today now for say, yo, ladies, have a very, very happy Valentine's Day.
Belated, because this will probably
Yeah.
come out.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
gonna be late, but
After,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'll be
Hey,
belated,
all y'all
yes.
niggas
belated,
treat y'all
belated,
women right,
yeah.
bro.
Feel me? Do the right thing.
Get some introspection. Look
Not-
deep into yourself.
And not just one today. When I protect Valentine's Day, every goddamn day.
Fact.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? I'm doing the
Right
right
there,
thing.
so.
Nigga, I'm hoping this gonna be like a platform to where it's like, yo, the shit that we talking about, like cheating and shit, like we get niggas to look at shit a little differently, and for me, really
Yeah, look into
themselves,
yourself,
bro.
guys, you know?
Real shit.
I'm
And,
about it.
and also, ladies, let's not forget, ladies also cheats, you know? So,
Yeah.
No woman cheat,
Yeah,
no
man.
Yeah.
So-
woman
I mean,
cheat, you know?
A different topic probably in the future.
Alright, yeah, let's wrap.
Yeah.
Let's
But
get up
I
outta
should
here.
say too, but I want to side chick something for Valentine's Day. But big up on yourself.
Yeah, anyways, yeah, Michael.
Everybody matters.
Yeah,
Remember
Michael.
that, you know?
Alright,
Take
cut
a
that.
picture of the phone.
Oh yeah, come on, let's get a picture, bro.
Alright,
That's
stop.
it.
Listen to me.
Stop the recording, man. The thing.